Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're going to talk about the mighty one, the T-22 medium, because oh boy, is it back in store. And obviously, Wargaming knows that this tank will sell well, because it's only available in crates, but at least crates for gold. In those crates, you have a 5% drop chance for the tank, and if I'm not mistaken, there is no charms for the tank. The problem is, as I already have the tank in my garage, I don't have access to those gold bundle at the moment. And for the people on the European server, at the moment, you don't have access to the T-22 medium, but don't worry, Wargaming is running a fixing mechanism for you to be able to buy it as soon as possible. So what is basically the T-22 medium? In my opinion, possibly the best medium at tier 10. And obviously, it's a pay-to-win tank because, let's say that you have the armor of a heavy tank mounted on the mobility of a medium tank, and on top of that, one of the greatest guns at tier 10. Let me explain. We're not going to waste too much time in the hangar, but I just want to show you two or three things about the tank. The gun dispersion is amazing, grill-like, which means that the accuracy is completely OP. The DPM is insane, 3.2k per minute. The reload time, 5.7, or I should say 5.8 seconds, which is insane. The average penetration is really good. The average damage is good. And the gun turn limit, that's the only thing that sucks kind of about the tank, possibly the 6 degrees of gun depression. Now for the rest of the tank, you have an amazing mobility, an amazing armor. When it comes to the turret, you are nearly impenetrable as long as you're not facing a tank destroyer playing with gold shell and that shot straight here or here. And for the rest, you have one of the strongest, if not the strongest, side armor of all the mediums. Even the D50M can't compete with that tank, which implies that with this tank, if you side scrape or reverse side scrape, as long as you only show that part of the tank, you are safe and you are gonna break some necks quite easily. Now let's not lose too much time and jump directly into some replay. Concerning the replay, we have the pleasure of watching Rong Balwan from the clan Rickham. I don't really know how we say this, and he's playing in platoon with its counterpart, the T-22 medium, because that tank knows no competitor. And this tank is already broken in a 7 versus 7 match without being in platoon, so just imagine when you're platooning with it. So what about the playstyle? As I told you during the review in the hangar, there are three things that are working pretty well. Circling, as you have a good mobility. All down, as you have a strong turret, and this was just being proven by our friend that took a shot on the side of the turret and still bounced, which is something not common among the tier 10 medium tank. And the last is side scraping, the one that our friend is currently doing. And as you can see, he's trying to track as much as possible our friend the M103. And look, I want to show you, look at how over-angled he is right there. Doing this with the T-22 medium, it's a guaranteed bounce if the shot goes on your side. With this tank, you have the possibility of actually over-angling without getting penetrated, which is something only that tank can do. Not even the E50M, that is supposed to be the tech tree with the strongest side armor, can't do this. And this is possibly why that tank is paid to win and why Wargaming is putting it in crates. If we take a look at what the enemies are doing, they don't know what they're doing. You can see that they split it. You have half the team on one side, half on the other, which implies that if our friends are pushing through because they have two T-22 medium, they can do quite a lot of damage. Our friend sees the Grill 15 in the back and decides, you know what, we're gonna push it. There is the T-62 as well. He's gonna load some HE probably to snap the neck of that Grill 15, and he needs to kill it as soon as possible because the Grill is quite a deadly opponent. If the guy managed to come back to the rest of his team, which is definitely not going to be the case, it could be a deadly opponent. Now, let's say that it's easy for him. It's easy for him because he has a good platoon mate, but unfortunately, his platoon mate died. I didn't even see how. Maybe he got hammer-hacked or something like that, but our friend is already at nearly 4k damage, and it's only the beginning of the game, which implies that it's going to be one of the greatest games you've ever seen featuring a T-22 medium. He is pushing the M103, he's confident, he's over-angling his tank once again, and yeah, bounce, bounce, bounce. This is what you want to do with the T-22 medium, over-angling on the sides, and when you have to rush through and push someone, you over-angle and you slide like this. You slide, hoping for the enemies to shoot either your turret, which is impenetrable and will result in a bounce, or your side armor, which is gonna be too angled to be penetrated. Just take a look at how many bounces we got since the beginning of the game. Our friend already bounced more hit points than he's carrying. And yeah, we can say that this is something quite satisfying. But even if it is, for him, it's quite a struggle right now. He's facing an E100, he's trying to over-angle his tank, but unfortunately here it didn't work out pretty well. He took the shot from the E100, which is a little bit weird because the E100 was shooting with gold shell, which implies that it shouldn't have penetrated into the track of the T-22 medium, but hey, it's not a problem. Look at our friend, he has a lucky max roll alpha on the 100, he kills it, and now he's having fun on the M60, already 7.1k damage. Is he gonna be able maybe to sneak an HE on the side? Yeah, on the rear, sorry, of the M60. The gods of the RNG are not with him. He bounced twice that M60, but hey, he's confident. He has more hit points than that guy. He has a better DPM as well. And if he managed to bounce and angle his tank, not bounce, but angle his tank properly, it shouldn't be a struggle. Yeah, this is it. 2 kills. He's gonna go for the third one on the M60, over-angling once again and taking the shot with heat shield that is not able to go through tracks. Yeah, over-angling, still bouncing, 8k damage, well deserved. This guy knew how to play his tank. We all saw that in the replay, so props to you for playing the way you did, because you allowed me to explain everything there is to know about the tank, and you demonstrated perfectly. So GG Wrong Balwon, that was an amazing game to comment, to watch, but also to put on my channel. And if you enjoyed, guys, feel free, to subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Bye.